Good morning to everyone in this meeting. I believe everyone has arrived. So I am Mr. Adi Hamka, Principal of JJ Institute. Today this meeting will be about our beloved student, Darren's, who has caused some problems and we would like to come to a decision of what we should act on him. So I invited both of Darren's parents, Mr. Ahmad and Mrs. Akilah. So to begin, Mr. Alif as a academic advisor will continue.
Thank you, Mr. Principal. Good morning, everyone. I am Mr. Alif Imran, Devon's Academic Advisor. As we all know, Devon has been a bright student. During his earlier years here, he has never missed a class, nor met any problems. Lately, I have received complaints on Devon that he has been involving with gangsterism activities, such as asking money from the newcomers, bully them to do his assignments, fight with other students, and many other crimes. I also received from his subject teachers that Darren has been absent for quite some time now. According to the Institute's law, Darren should be responsible on what he has done. This can be elaborated more by the discipline advisor. So I will pass it to Mr. Amirul Fikri, the discipline advisor for this institute.
Thank you, Mr. Alif. Good morning. I bid to everyone here. I am Mr. Amirul Fikri and I am the disciplinary advisor in this institute. And according to the complaints that I have received regarding Darren, I agree that he has made such big crimes in this institute. And as the rule of this institute, Darren should be expelled as he has caused such troubles to other students. And after remembering that both Darren's parent has given to this campus, and it is very hard to make that drastic decision. So if we give another chance to Darren to stay here, and once other students find out, we might be setting a bad example for them, as this situation will have others to behave like him.
So Mr. Ahmad and Mrs. Akilah, yes, we know both of you is the biggest funder for this institute. So in order to counter that to happen, I decided that we will only be allowing Darren to stay provided that he repeat his year and fulfill all the requirements that he has left before he graduates. This would be the best decision that me and my team here has come to. I would like to hear from Darren's parents on this decision.
Good morning to everyone here. As you all know that I am Darren's mother, Mrs. Akila. Well, thank you for giving me the chance to say today. As his parent, I have never witnessed such bad behaviors of Darren at home. But when I heard of these problems he has encountered here, I must say that I am quite shocked. Darren has always been a polite, kind-hearted, soft-spoken kid I know. For as long as we have grown him, we have never thought of the bad behaviors. I could not blame this attitude that my son has in him on this institute, but I would like to apologize that this has happened. As a mother, for what is best for my son, I will agree, but I also would like to hear from what my husband has in mind.
Okay, good morning. I bid to everyone in this meeting. I am Darren's father, Mr. Ahmad. So, the principal has decided that Darren can stay in this institute, but he must repeat his year and to fulfill the requirement given. As someone that has been teaching Darren his whole life, I would like to propose that Darren continue his study here and to actually graduate on time. I might not like the idea of suspending Darren as it will affect his timeline here. Maybe the advisor can teach him by punishing him with extra assignments.
So I do agree with what my husband has proposed. We do not tend to extend Darren's time here, as you must remember too. We have spent a lot in this institute, so we would not like to have our money to go to waste and to see our son, who is supposedly be graduating anytime soon with his friends, miss this opportunity just because of the problems he had caused.
I am very sorry to interrupt, but I would like to remind you again that Devon has made big crime and also tarnish his own name. The best way to teach someone a lesson is by suspending, as it will make them to come to their senses. I do understand that you have spent way too much in this institute and we are overwhelmed with what you have done, but you also need to understand that rules are rules. Bear in mind that by giving a chance for Devon to continue and graduate on time will make a bad example for other students. They will feel that money outweighs the crime of what Devon has done. So, Mr. Principal, please consider my opinion on the behalf of other students.
Yes, Mr. Alif, it is a good point. You heard that, Mr. Ahmad and Mrs. Akila, what Mr. Alif has explained. So, we go to our discipline advisor. You have anything to say?
We are not here today to fight over spilled milk, but please understand that we do want to teach Darren a lesson so he will not be repeating these bad habits after he finish his studies here. The best way is to have Darren to stay at home for a month so he can look back on the mistakes he has made and the time he has wasted. It may seem harsh, but I do believe that Darren will learn something from this suspension.
I disagree with this suspension. I truly do understand that all of you would like to have Darren oversee his wrongdoings, but I would like to have him to finish his studies on time as we have other plans made for him right after he finishes his studies. I beg of you to have mercy on Darren and do not suspend him so he could continue his studies without delaying any years.
Yes, I understand, Mr. Ahmad. But what have my academic advisor and my discipline advisor explained? I be considered. Uh, Basically, JJ Institute is a well-known institute in our state. So, honestly, in my opinion, I also don't agree with the suspension because we need to take care of our name, JJ Institute and Darren's family. We need to take care of our name. If we suspend we suspend Darren, we kick out the Darren, so we have a bad record of the institute and your family name will be uh you can understand it, right? So I do have something in my mind. Last semester I heard that Darren failed a subject. Sorry, not a subject, but two subjects due to always being absent. It was philosophy and psychology, if I am not mistaken. The philosophy class is taught by Mr. Alif itself. So, as I was thinking, maybe Darren could receive both these papers by the end of this semester. Would that be okay to both of you?
I need to remind to both Darren's parents that this semester Darren have 16 total credits, and if he adds another two additional subject, which is my subject and psychology, the total credit will be 22, which is more than other students have taken. Darren will have to struggle more compared to his friends. If he is unable to manage these extra subjects given, he might need to repeat failed subjects the upcoming semester. I would just want to double confirm, will that be okay with Darren? Is it within his capability to complete that semester?
Yes. So I do understand that everyone here is worried about Darren as much as I am, but can you please enlighten his penalty a bit? If he is unable to do all of these subjects and failed, it is just the same of you to suspend him and let Darren continue the next semester. So I have another idea. What if we subsidize 10% more than the previous years in this institute? The money that we give, you can use it anywhere you like, such as repairing anything that is needed to be repaired, or maybe even bring your lecturers out for a dinner or lunch. Anything that requires money, me and my husband will be okay. But as long as Darren is able to graduate this year.
We are very much understanding your concern towards Darren's academics, but this is unethical of you towards our institute, as what you are trying to do to us is called bribery. We do not practice this here, and we do not want any extra money from you. By having extra subjects for Darren, it will put extra pressure towards him, and that might make him change his attitude bit by bit. Let's just look on the bright side. Darren might stress a little, but I know that he can do it. He used to be a bright student anyways.
By having extra subjects for him, he will be more focusing on each subjects too. Worry not, we will provide extra tutors for him so he will always be guided and will not be easily distracted by unimportant issues. The only thing I would like to request on both Devon's parents would be please do always support him. Do not let him slip out of your sight, as I think that he requires more attention. He will face stress and emotional breakdown this semester, but I really hope this would be the best solution for him.
Seems like everyone has made their decision that Darren will needed to add two more subjects, then I will also agree to it. I do not mind as long as Darren could graduate this year and this institute can help my son all along this semester. Again, I would like to apologize for what Darren has done and for his bad attitude. I will keep an eye on him closer now and make sure that he will not repeat all these bad behaviors again.
Yes, please, Mr. Ahmad and Mrs. Akilah, please keep an eye on him closer now because our responsibility only in this institute. Out of institute, it is your responsibility to take care of Darren's. So I believe we have come to a conclusion, like my academic advisor say, and give explanation. Darren will be provided by two tutors, and as he need to take 2 extra subjects, and will be fully guided 100% by the best lecturers we have in this institute, so he will not flop this semester. I am beyond thankful that we unanimously agreed to this decision. Darren to behave in those negative way, but I do hope Darren will change to be a better person. I believe Darren have a bright future. All we need is to believe in Darren's self. As a parents, please keep reminding him, keep supporting him, not supporting him with money, but support him mentally and physically. So that is all for today. Thank you all for your time and opinion. I appreciate each and every one of you. I believe we have settled these problems. The objective I invite Mr. Ahmad and Mrs. Akila is not to fighting, but to negotiate about Darren's. And as you can see, we have considered several things on what Darren's do and what happens in this institute. Please, please be thankful of what we did. So I don't want to drag your time. I have a good idea. After the meeting is end, we should have a light breakfast at our cafe. JJ Institute have a best cafe among the other institute. Do you agree, Mr. Ahmad?
Yeah, maybe. Okay. Before that, I want to thankful to the Mr. Principal, Mr. Muhammad Adi Hamka, and both of advisor Mr. Alif and Mr. Fikri for your consideration to my son. I think it is the best decision, and I truly hope that the principal and both advisor can also take care of my son at this institute and can contact me or my wife if Darren do something bad again. Yes, I think this is the good idea to have breakfast. Don't worry, all breakfast it will be on me. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ahmad. Thank you, Mrs. Akila. So that's all I think. Any last word, Mr. Alif or Mr. Amirul? Do you have any last word?
I don't have something much to say, but I hope that Devon will take this opportunity to change himself to be a better person and keep him bear in mind that he is one of the white student that can change the future in our world. That's all.
Mrs. Akila, do you have anything?
Not much, but I only would like to say thank you for all your considerations towards my son. That's all from me.
Okay, thank you everyone. Now let's go to cafe.